Thank you for tuning in to Thrive Podcast. We are back.
Dude, it's
live
been long.
action.
What, last time I
It's
recorded?
been a month and a half.
Yeah. Did you come up with any new ideas?
I mean, no, I've been working on Thrive Media like crazy, so it was actually good. Like, I wanted to record. My content has definitely lacked. My wife has let me know that she has nothing to post on my social media. So we kind of just, if you've been paying attention, there's been a bunch of just raw footage.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a good time for me to kind of grind out getting Thrive Media taken off and launched. So
Yeah.
I wasn't upset when you became a full-time cage fighter. So.
I did not become a full-time cage fighter. That's not even what I'm doing. I'm doing one little tournament. Nothing big.
Zayne.
No,
I know you well enough.
I want to win.
Not one little tournament.
Yes, it's
next one's gonna be like the Vegas Invitational.
No, it's not.
Or something.
I'm not that good. I promise you. I literally just got
destroyed. Backtrack. I didn't say you're that good. I said you would want to go to it. I didn't say you're gonna win.
No, if I don't, I'm gonna win. Okay? No, but I've been focusing on that. I mean, I had the wedding. We were gone for like 10 days.
Great.
Yeah, it was great. I didn't run, but no, we went out and did that for 10 days, and then on the way back, you kind of got busy again with racing. Mm-hmm. See, this is what, the first week that you didn't race?
Yeah, second week. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've just been going full force on that, and we've been kind of just going back and forth with each other now.
It's been a long season, and yeah, it's either one day. I was sick the one weekend I was here.
Yeah.
And then you started training for jiu-jitsu, like hardcore, so it's like, yeah, one thing after the other. But, I mean, long story short, we're here. We actually kind of are, like, revamping the whole style behind the show.
Yeah.
Me and Zayne decided that our show needs to be more, what would you say, funny? But not really, like, just more laid back.
Yeah.
Talking about life, pop culture, trends, raising 12-year-olds who think they're 18. Forget to do the homework, all kinds of stuff.
Hey, I just helped her. That's great.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenzie, when you get 100 on that paper, just give me a thumbs up. That's all I gotta ask.
Yeah. When's the last time you had to do math?
Last time I did math.
Does the servers Titan do all that for you? Wherever y'all use?
No, I do math every day, like calculations for like the weights and stuff.
Yeah. ChatGPT does lots of math for me now.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
ChatGPT
is getting smarter and smarter. It's amazing. Now it pulls me literally, if I had this in college, it'd been a game changer. It pulls articles for you to reference from the internet.
It's like if you're doing like
if I was doing a research paper, you always had to find freaking 10
that was terrible.
Reference. Awful, because one reference, if it's a .org, you couldn't use it, or...
No, it's like
like cite it. No, but there's also weird professors and teachers that would always be like, can't use a... Anyways, you always have to cite it. It literally pulls every article.
And does it show you the article?
It shows you the research. You can click it, and it shows you where you got it.
Well, I know, like, you showed me, because it was like we were sitting there bickering about the Cowboys and Packers, and so you showed me, like, ChatGPT, like, made, like, a little picture for the Cowboys.
Yeah, now it does, like, graphs. All kinds of stuff.
That is so weird.
And I found another tool called Gamma. Game changer.
See, I just use that for, I just use ChatGPT for, like, emails and stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's next level. I use it literally to, like, if I have a thought or catch a thought, and I'm like, man, I think I can build off this thought. I'll tell my thought. I'll tell, like, hey, these are 10 situations where I think I can use this. What do you think? And it will pull, like, data research. Tell me, like, it's been used here in this trend. Like, it's wild.
What the heck?
Yeah. I use it for, like, literally, I would be like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this with Thrive. This is my goal. This is my campaign I'm running. What red flags do you see? Do you see any gaps I'm missing? And it, like, literally, I'll do, like, a business consulting with it. It's wild.
Jesus Christ.
But I think I've learned how to use it so much now that I know how to prompt it. Like, I literally can, like, help me with this business plan or help me with this campaign. And it will say, like, Thrive Media, this is blah, 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 blah. Like, it already studied me for so long that now I think it's starting to, like, learn my trends, how we communicate back and forth.
What you don't like and what you do like.
Yeah, it's wild.
Wow. Yeah, I just use it to type my emails. Don't use it for anything else. I guess I should probably look into ChatGPT a little bit more.
Dude, I guarantee you it would help you. It literally probably help you, like, pitch jobs. It's wild.
Yeah. I never thought of it like that. Yeah. Today we kind of have like a little just crap on me and Justin, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of show.
We are going to fully expose. I'm definitely have way more experience at this than Zayne.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm excited to hear your.
Just because I am more of the. I'm not. I don't think I'm a risk taker. I think I'm more of just the whatever happens, happens. We learn from it, get up and go.
Yeah, I'm more of someone that like sits back, watches,
You're an
sees what's going
analyzer.
on. I analyze it, see, okay, will that work? Does that work? Okay, no, then go.
Yeah.
I'm not someone that just jumps off the ledge and doesn't see the monster behind me.
Yeah, and there is times where I'm like, if you look at my culture index, I am more logical, but I think I'm more logical to where like the house isn't gonna burn down if we spend $1,000 on ads and we don't sell anything.
Yeah,
that's my logical thinking. Is like it's not the end of the world. I think you're more logical when it comes to I want to analyze, break down the situation.
Yeah, kind of see, okay, well, I have to see data on it too. Like, what happened last time? Okay, if this happened last time, what can we do differently to possibly make that jump?
Yeah, I get that. So I'll let you, since I probably have a laundry list of stuff, I'll let you start it off by, kind of give an area where you have, where you either regret or maybe even like a he said, or he told you so moment.
So the series, this episode's called "Confession of a Rookie." That's what it's called, and so it's us just the first things that we done, and it's funny because one of the first things that I made a mistake on. It's a dumb mistake, right? Everyone tells you not to. On the field, I had to get a skylight replaced on a house. This is just work related, getting it done, wanting to get a skylight replaced on a house. I've worked with this guy that does a skylight for over 5 years.
Yeah.
I've never sent him a wrong measurement. We paid him enough to go out and measure, go get the measurement for the skylight, and go install the skylight. But I said, hey man, I want to save you some time. Here are the measurements. Boom. Going to put on a skylight. You think it's the right size?
No.
No. So yeah, I didn't go out and measure the skylight. The guy was like, hey man, I ordered the skylight. This was a custom made skylight. I can't do nothing. You have to pay for the skylight. So now I had to pay for 2 skylights, and I should have just paid for 1. So always have them go measure.
Yeah.
Especially if they're pricing it out. Have them go measure. I learned that the hard way this past week.
Yeah. I think I have one that tops your story.
Probably. This is just.
I haven't told many of these people this story actually.
Oh God.
So 4 years ago when I started my tool company.
Okay.
Bad Dog Optics. Before that, it was an optic company. I had no idea what scopes were. I thought I did. Apparently, hunters have like really, really strong taste or strict taste in scopes.
Yeah.
They were asking me like decimal points and like to the point where I was like, I'm out of business. I quit. So my LLC is still to this day Bad Dog Optics, but it gets better. So Cambria is laughing because this story's about. I don't think I've ever told you this. So I bought an e-commerce, started Shopify, or actually I paid some guy to build me a website. Completely scammed me. Didn't even finish the website. $100 in. So I'm just like, well, I guess I gotta learn how to build a website on WordPress. The hardest thing to build on. I'll never go back. WordPress is impossible. So after thousands of dollars of paying this guy to build a website, he scams me. He doesn't finish half the website. Worst part about it is he worked at Milestone. He quit. Ghosted me. Never saw me again. Then I just let the domain go. I was like, I don't need baddogoptics.com anymore. Well, on my invoice to Milestone Selling Tools, a year later, from QuickBooks, it has my website link, baddogoptics.com. Well, somebody from the company clicked it. Well, it ends up being some Asian porn site.
Oh, Jesus.
So let's learn from a rookie. Even if you aren't using your domain, still buy it. Because I learned what these people do is they go buy websites, say Firehouse.
Yeah.
If one day they let their domain expire and some hacker bought it or someone, because they have like bots that buy them.
Yeah.
Like that. Then they'll be like, hey, if you want your website back, give me $1 million. Well, they tried to do that to me. I said, oh, I don't need it. But yeah, if you go there now, baddogoptics.com. Don't go look at it.
The fact that someone like from your work.
That's the most embarrassing part.
Actually,
they called me and they're like, well, Justin, I don't know how to say this. One of the girls in the invoice went to your website. It looks like it was bought by some Asian porn. I was like, what? So even to this day, every domain I have, Cambria knows it on all my GoDaddy stuff. I just buy them. I don't even care. I just renew it because if I ever use like I have a call thrive coaching one.
Yeah.
If I never use it again, but I don't want to turn my brand into a. So that's my number one. That's my first one to share with you. It only gets better from there.
Jesus criminy, Justin.
I didn't know. I thought like once it expired, it like
Yeah, you're probably just saying that, and you truly low key have a little laptop in the back or something, or maybe I don't know. That is wild. They can buy them that quick.
yeah.
The
No,
domains.
I know how to do it. I go auction it. I can even bid on your domain. Like I can send you a bid. Like hey, I'll give you $500, and it'll send you like a message.
That's crazy.
I had no idea. I thought once it expired, it just in the cloud. I know.
Just
Well, I
disappeared.
thought once I bought it, it was mine.
But you pay like a yearly thing.
I thought that's if you wanted to use it, like host the website. You have to like pay for the domain itself.
Every year?
Yep.
Like
No, now I pay. I learned my lesson too. I pay 5 years at a time now, not one. What happened was my card changed. I said, "Oh, screw it. I don't need it."
So guys, if you look up Thrive Media in about 5 years, don't Oh Jesus. Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, if you have your card on it, automatic renews, you're good.
Yeah.
It's just you have to stay on top of it.
Well, yeah, what card lasts over 10
So
years?
you just have to be mindful of that. I just wasn't using it, and I thought once I bought it, it was mine. Not true. Have fun top of that one.
Yeah, I don't think I've had that. I'm still young, man. I still got mistakes to make. What it goes, I guess one of the going on to like my relationship, one of the things that I did like early in with Kaylee, I guess as far as like doing a rookie mistake, I guess was like having her do like a guy's job. You know what that is? Or no, I wouldn't even use it with Kaylee.
I don't. I know what you're saying, but I don't want to be wrong and maybe put on blast.
Talk about like mowing the lawn.
Okay, yes.
Something outside, doing the
Yes.
yard work. To me, I think that's something that I should do something. Yeah, Trump did win the election.
That's next episode.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, you want views?
Yeah, I think you wanted to get started, but no,
we're the next Call Her Daddy, but the male version.
Call Her Daddy.
We're just gonna just call shots.
Call shots. Shots fired.
Mm-hmm.
I guess one of the rookie mistakes that I made with Kaylee when we were sitting there at a dinner, and this wasn't our first date.
Mm-hmm.
This was kind of like maybe 3 months into dating, and so we were still fresh. And I'm sure you've probably done the same thing. You probably already know where this is going. She swears to this day that I left my wallet on purpose.
I did. I was happy. That's why. Yeah.
And I left my wallet at the house,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't even bring it. And so, like, relationship or rookie mistake, always make sure to check you have your wallet. First things you could check: phone, keys, wallet, always. That was my rookie mistake, which is not near as bad as getting porn on the website, but to me, it's still pretty bad to have that.
Yeah.
To have that done.
I don't know if I've ever done that.
I had forgotten my wallet, and I was just praying Kaylee had the money to do it because
She wasn't working at that time either.
no, she wasn't.
that's even better.
And we just sat there for a minute, and she was like, "Zayne, what are we gonna do?" And I was like, "Go, can you afford it?" And she was like, "I think so." And then obviously I sent you the money after, but don't forget your wallet.
Yeah.
Relationship-wise, what's something with
That's
Cambria
tough.
that you've done?
Oh, with Cambria?
Yeah. What's the rookie mistake?
Rookie mistake with Cambria is. Oh. I don't know if. I'm just trying to share it. She gets mad at me. It wasn't really me making a mistake with her. It's more of her making a mistake and me not being the man and asking the right questions.
Oh, God.
Well, when we were getting ready for our wedding, things were just getting paid for. I didn't know how. I was just sorry. Well, everything's paid for. I asked you if we need anything. She said, "Oh, well, we're good." I didn't know my wife my future wife at the time had 3 different credit cards maxed out.
Okay.
And we getting married. She's, oh, by the way, we owe $12,000 in credit card debt. I was like, what? I thought you said we were good. The wedding was paid for. She goes, yeah, I paid for it. Saying this was 6 months later. My wife didn't really understand what interest was, I guess, at the time. It was bad. Luckily, I was able to get some help. I paid them back and said, bank. But yeah, I just assumed she meant by if it was paid for, it was actually paid for.
So what did
I don't know.
I still don't know.
She just thought.
What questions do you ask now?
She was paying the minimum, but didn't think about interest or nothing. So now I just know to ask the right questions. Like, hey, what do we owe here? Like, can these braces, like, what's the interest rate? What's the, like, how soon can we pay this off? I just figured she went to college. She's older than me, for one, and living a lot longer, been in the real world, had a daughter. I didn't think I had to ask about her credit cards.
Yeah.
I didn't know she had 3 credit cards. And so we cut all of them up. We have 1 credit card.
Oh my god, yeah, that's nice. See,
So-
Kaylee doesn't even touch credit cards.
That was my
Since
rookie
when?
mistake there, is when you get married, you need to have financial clarity and, like, talk to you. Like, I should have asked her, hey, do you have any credit cards? Do you have any debt that we need? I was so young. I was 24, 23 years old. Like,
Yeah, no, so
I was thinking about what we were doing on our honeymoon. Like, I wasn't.
you're just trying to think about the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Nasty motherfucker. No, yeah, being Kaylee on the debt, so that was really cool. Something like to shine bright on after kind of making fun of ourselves for a second. We have just officially paid off everything that we owe on, and so we are completely debt free.
That's
Just
awesome.
trying to get it
You can
taken
help
care
me pay towards my truck.
I think I'm good.
I think the Lord told me.
I think I tried to sneak into your truck on the way here, but
I'll show you it afterwards.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we're everything's paid off.
That's
good.
awesome.
So now everything's just going to say it's paid
That's
off
a
my truck.
blessing. That's huge.
I felt like a little. When I paid off my truck and got the title,
I bet that's amazing.
I cried.
Did you really?
Yeah, bro, it's bad.
That's awesome.
No,
That's cool though, because you bought that yourself, right?
I bought that myself.
That's
I did
awesome.
everything on it myself, and so that was like the first thing that I ever said, "Hey, this is mine."
That's awesome. Besides your wife.
Well, yeah, that too, but that was a team effort, right? This is just me. Oh yeah, no, I was like super excited to have it paid off, but yeah, I had everything paid off, so we're moving forward now on that.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah. I keep saying that, and then I buy a new truck.
Yeah, quit buying trucks.
Well, I can't help it. I will say that before I bought the truck, I made enough money to pay it.
My truck has
Like, I always find a way to pay it.
With mine though, I have the drive forever worry free warranty with the transmission and engine. I've already had the transmission replaced on it. I paid $100.
It's a Chevy.
Yeah, but it's got 200,000 miles on it.
That's insane.
I worked on a lot of it. Miles tacked up fast. But no, so there's no reason for me to ever get rid of that truck because I have that warranty for as long as I own the truck.
Yeah.
So I'll keep that truck. Next one's buy Caleb car.
That's awesome that you paid it off, for real.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It was cool.
All right, let's go down to the dumbest things we bought.
Oh, jeez.
I wouldn't say it's dumb that I bought this, but going back, I probably should have just waited. Like, it was more of like a situation where I was like, I have the money, let's just do it. Back when I was in the field, it was my first real job. Like, I worked in inventory, I worked in warehouse, but when you're in the field in HVAC, you make stupid money. Like, even when you didn't sell anything, it was stupid money. Like, one job that sold,
Yeah, you did well for
I
yourself.
was 23 years old making stupid money. Well, I got locked out of my transit. After I was getting a haircut during lunch, I got locked out of my transit because they randomly just lock on you. It's the stupidest thing. Like, I could go to the back door, close it, and the
Thing will lock.
just lock. Big problem that I used to have all the time. Well, I get locked out, and I'm like, oh, there's a GameStop next here. While I wait for Fleet to come get me or let me in the truck, I was going to GameStop. I'm just pacing, looking at games. I've been there for like an hour because they're busy, like probably hour and a half. And I started looking at the new PlayStation, the PlayStation 4. I had the old one. Sony is weird, man. Yeah, they had the new PlayStation, and my PS4 I've had since college. It was full of like my. I always had to delete games to get it. And I was like, I could use it to use PS4 and the 1 terabyte drive, all this stuff. Well,
Okay.
I bought a $500 PlayStation at the time. They're still $500.
Yeah.
Looking back, I probably could have just. I had two PS4s for no reason. Like the other one still worked.
Yeah, you did have two PS4s.
Yeah, I did.
I was wondering why I put the second PS4. Yeah, that's a dumb purchase. That's not something you could have waited on.
That was fun.
You could at least trade it in.
I know, but I was stuck in the GameStop. The guy sold me on. He goes, "Dude, the new one has 1 terabyte." So yeah, that's one of my dumbest purchases. And on top of that, I have a couple more. My wife would definitely agree with you, but I went down this little kick of buying sports cards.
Sports cards.
I made money doing it, but if you look at the amount of hours I made my family act as like a sweatshop in my kitchen, and nothing panned out. I made like $2,000. But there was one, like a couple Saturdays where me, Kinsey, and Cambry were in here, like going through cards, categorizing them, taking pictures of how much they're worth. If you add up all the hours,
wasn't worth it.
It was not worth it.
Jesus Christ!
But I was just like, I was just grinding. That's just I've always had that personality. I'm gonna find a way to help my family survive. Like not really survive, but I just always want to give something next step up.
Yeah.
And that was my season. It was like 4 months where I was literally flipping cards, making $50, $60.
Were you just selling on like eBay?
Mercari. I made $2,000 in 4 months, flipping cards for like $50 each. Jeez. But I was hustling. Like I was joining also Facebook groups, DMing people. Like, hey, you said you're looking for a Yankees card. I have this Yankees card. Like it's a lot. So I finally got out of that season. But that was one of my dumb, trendy. It's not dumb. Like you make good money
if you can.
But for but like Gary Vee does it. But you have to like buy the good packs. At the time, I didn't have the money to buy the $500 custom limited edition packs.
Yeah.
Now they do like the whole card shows, and literally Gary Vee will sell cards on live Facebook for like $5,000.
Jesus.
But he buys $20,000 worth of cards and sells them.
Sells all.
If you sell, yeah. Like $40,000. Wow. But there's also like custom card collectors that I was buying from where they ship me cards every month, and you're just hoping you get them.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's a dumb purchase, but at the time, with the money we made and me hustling, I probably could have focused on something else and made more money.
I think my dumb purchase for me, it's not really a dumb purchase because I've used it, but it's the way it happened. Okay? So,
I think.
Me and Kaylee.
Your girl?
Yes.
Mine's dumb too. I never use it. That's another one.
No,
Kaylee sucking me in her academy discount.
It's not dumb though. The reason why it's dumb is because it caused a fight, and a fight that was not needed. When
we're all married
together, yeah, we were. We were engaged still.
Oh, there's no reason for fights.
I don't remember what we were.
You buy whatever you want, dude.
No, we weren't married. Oh,
then. Yeah,
so what happened was, but no, here's the issue. Literally, like 2 nights before, we talked about a grill.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, like, I really think I want to buy one. She's like, well, go ahead. Like, we can get one. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stay in this house. I really don't want to spend a lot of money on the grill I want, because I don't want to have to move it. Once it's there, I want to be able to let it sit there for at least a couple years and build a stand around it, make it nice. And she was like, oh, okay. And then I was looking at grills and I was like, I probably shouldn't spend the money on a grill. And she was like, you sure? She's like, yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I think if you're going to put money into it, let's get something that you want that you're going to like and be able to use for a while.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, I agree. I'm just not going to buy a grill. That happened on a Wednesday. Friday comes. David comes over with Victoria, and we need to grill some burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, yeah, we need to grill some burgers.
I was there the next day.
So Kaylee gets home.
Yeah.
Kaylee walks into the truck, and I'm like, hey, we're going to Home Depot right now. We're about to go buy a grill. And she was like, what? We just had a conversation like 2 days ago.
David's a bad influence. That's it.
David's not a maybe. But yeah, so I ended up buying a grill, and then so it ended up causing
Yeah.
Like, and I found out, which like you're the same way. I'm an impulsive buyer.
I'm not impulsive.
You're an impulsive buyer.
Yes, you are.
Even your wife just spoke of you. You went to go get her a car, and you bought yourself a car. That's impulsive. A normal person thinks before doing that.
Most people don't buy 2 cars in one day.
No. So yeah, you're an impulsive buyer. You just said it. The Blackstone. You might as well just give that to me
for a good deal.
You might as well.
My truck was a good deal.
You might as well just give that to me. You don't even use that.
You will be using it at the house.
I will not be using it. You will be using it. I charge per hour.
Yeah, well, I know a Hugo is a lot cheaper than you, so I'll call Hugo.
I'm expensive.
I don't know why. I heard you ruined your family Thanksgiving.
No.
You ruined Super Bowl, so I took all these good cook stuff and a bunch of BS.
Oh my god, that was bad. So I think we had a little cousin's Thanksgiving.
I wasn't invited though, so
No, because
we were the white cousins.
Yeah, it's just my dad's side of the family, and we were trying to fry a turkey, and the flame was not getting the pot hot enough to fry it. And we sat there for like 2 hours trying to get the oil to the right temperature, and would not get to it barely got there. And I was like, screw it, whatever. We started to heat it up at like 1:30. It didn't get to temp till about 4:30. So it was on there for 2 hours, 3 hours. And I was like, screw this, dude. The party was supposed to start at 3. I expected to put it on by 3, eat by 4. Visit for an hour, be nice, have some, family bonding. And when I stuck it in, I had to pour a little bit more oil in. It never rose back to temp. Dude, it was like a soft boil of water.
Did y'all stay up till 4 a.m. for this?
No, we didn't.
So that's a win.
No, we didn't. But no, so we ended up having to go, and my cousin lived like 10 minutes away, so he went and brought his...
Is his name David?
No, his name's not David, it's Jose.
Like, what do y'all do at Thanksgiving? Everybody says David. Do y'all David 1, David 2, David 3?
No, there was only 2 Davids there.
Okay.
But we ended up having him get a torch, and it ended up turning right. It was super juicy, but it wasn't a fried turkey. It was like rotisserie turkey. Skin's not very... It's not very crispy, but it's still a good turkey.
That's good.
Everyone liked it. It was gone. It was down to the bone.
Are you going to cook for this year's Super Bowl?
No.
Is that in your house?
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You have to redeem yourself.
I don't want to redeem myself. I want to cook a brisket. We cook like fajitas.
That's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and start wrapping this one up. I don't know if this pertains to you, so I'll let you choose your own. But if it does, you can answer it. I don't know what you did in high school or early in college, or do you have any bad business ideas that you tried and you're just like looking back, you're like, what in the hell was I thinking?
Bad business ideas?
Or bad, maybe for you it's bad job opportunities. I don't know.
I think just one of the worst jobs. I mean, if you want to go jobs-wise, the worst job I did was trying to go work at Firehouse Subs.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully Bart doesn't watch this one.
I should have known. I should have known that job was a red flag when I got hired, and it was a lady manager, and she was like, "Ooh, I want to hire you to make sure I can look at your butt every day."
When was this?
That's why I got hired. I was like 16 years old, 15 years old, and the manager hired me.
In Roswell?
Yeah,
work here, make my sandwiches. I see that all the time.
it was like 2017, 2000.
No.
That's when I was there.
No, then you would have been like 18.
I would have been 16, 17. 2016, 2017. And I worked there.
I used to go there all the time my senior year of high school. That was 14 though.
Yeah, I probably spit
all the time.
I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't speak cool to Firehouse Subs. But no, that was probably the worst job, worst mistake. Got the red flag up on there, and I stayed there for like a month and a half. That was gone.
My biggest one, which is funny enough, the only reason we have this podcast, but I definitely think that I could be a coach. That was the worst thing ever. Like, I hated it.
You were pushing.
Mm-hmm. And it was stupid. The more and more I got to do that, I was like, this is so dumb.
I think that really happened when we went to that intervention. Mm-hmm. When you saw like what was happening.
It helped me start Thrive, so it's kind of like a 50-50.
Yeah, it helped you start Thrive, but it also stopped
I learned how to make content.
But you also wanted to stop like trying to portray yourself as that or be kind of, and that's
that was awful. That scene, like, there's two people that are coaches that I completely love. It's Brandon and Tyler. All the rest of them, I do not click with. Like, it was, not my scene.
Yeah, no, because right after that thing, we were in the car and you were like, I do not want to be like that.
I don't. I met all of them. I was like, I just. Them two, I know they do it for the right reason. But all the other guys I met, they're great guys. So nothing against them, but I just couldn't sit there and just talk about myself all day. I think that's what coaches do. So yeah, I'm glad I got away from that. Definitely dumb choice, but it started Thrive, which now is a social media agency. So if you have any social media or content creation that you need done or creative strategy for your company, hit us up.
Yeah,
because now we have that and we're growing. We have 9 accounts now.
it's pretty awesome. I love it.
But I would never have that if I didn't want to be a dad coach. So
you still
thousands of dollars in ads spent, but I learned how to run content, I learned how to run ads, and all that. So, and now that's my whole job in Boston. So it's funny how that works out.
Yeah.
Literally, if I didn't want to be a father and husband coach, I would never even gone down that path. And that's my full career milestone. So it's so funny how the Lord just
turn it around.
Yeah, like he knew I had to learn all that stuff for something.
Yeah.
Like I learned so much trying to be a coach that I use now for Thrive. When Cameron left, but she was like, "You never learned any of this if you didn't try to be a coach." Or the people I met that taught me stuff. Like, but yeah,
because you went to a couple retreats too and stuff. Didn't
yeah, and I spent tons of money on how to run ads and watched hours and hours of YouTube videos of me and Cambria. Like, and I still do that. Like, that's my favorite thing to do. Is I just got the new book by Gary Vee, Day Trading Attention.
Yeah.
It's really good. Obviously, I don't know if you'd get anything from it. I think you should grow your social media. I think everybody in 2024, no matter who you are or what you do or what you are, needs to have social media. But you're way behind the 8 ball. I'll help you out there.
Yeah,
Because I just think people are missing out on tons of potential. Like, even if it's just you getting more leads for Firehouse.
Yeah.
Like, everybody is on social media. Everybody.
Absolutely.
And you can make so much money. You could literally start a course on how to sell roofs. Like, people just don't, like, social media is just huge.
It'll be plagiarism of what the system you do to how to sell roofs now.
No, just make it your own. Build your own system.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that's my dumbest business decision, which ended up being my greatest business decision. So, everyone I work with, or like everyone I look up to in leadership, that's what they always say is we learned like some of our best business decisions are because we made our worst. It's like you learn from it, you build from it, and then you take what you learned and start a little kind of like molding yourself. So, but yeah, this is a lot more fun than talking about mental health.
Yeah, no, this is fun about talking about mental health. Hopefully next time we can do it a little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be great.
Zayne had to take Kaylee out to dinner since he had to pay for it.
You had a dinner to
He
go to.
He owed her for getting his wallet. So now every Wednesday they go to dinner.
Every Wednesday? No.
Kaylee, I plug you in. Every Wednesday Zayne's taking you to dinner.
That's not going to happen.
Why not? That's one thing I did learn from my coaching. Me and Cambria still have our once a week.
It's not even that. It's just right now. Next week, I promise.
He's on a diet. He thinks he's Conor McGregor.
We need to probably record. We need to probably record again this week. Yeah. Because next week I'm not recording.
Well, I want to go live on the Tyson fight.
Well, I'll be there at the Tyson fight. But I'll leave at like 9.
Yeah. David's coming over tomorrow. We watch football Thursdays every night now because Roman and Jet get along great.
Dude, does he?
Yeah, they're like really good friends. Yeah.
Poor kid.
You want to come over?
I'll be at jiu-jitsu.
Oh, of course. Well, yeah, I haven't seen any podcasts. I was just playing nice, saying I have canceled.
You have canceled.
Next thing you know, he will be in Japan.
Hey, let's read that text. Let's read that text that you sent me earlier about this before you start saying that. Hey, let's record next week. This is homecoming week for Kensington.
That's different.
It's wild.
I'm being a dad.
But you canceled. Don't say you didn't cancel. You've been busy. I've been busy.
Well, whenever y'all see Zayne on CBS Sports doing I don't know. I still know what jujitsu. I YouTubed it all out.
I'll show you what it is here in a second.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to Thrive Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. The new revamp. Don't forget to go watch our new #1 hit show of Momcast or Mom Sense, whatever it's called. My wife's show. Somehow they have 3 cameras, pans in and out. She edits their videos way more now than ours, but it's cool.
We've been demoted.
Peace. Later.